Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Be part of the gang this morning. Text or call 806-900-9630.
Y'all are listening to KLLL.
Name Pandy. I hope I got that name right, but I'm pretty sure I did.
I don't know him, so I'm going to guess you did.
No, I'm pretty sure I did. Okay. Had a brilliant idea. Why not turn an old train car into a mobile hospital?
Okay.
How creative
Good
is
idea.
that? With over 25,000 railway workers and families scattered across the countryside, access to doctors and nurses is a long, difficult journey. So they transformed a first-class train car into a rolling clinic filled with medical equipment, lab gear, and treatment rooms. Painted white and decked out with flowers, the car now travels along the tracks, bringing care directly to those who need it. We wanted to provide medical aid to our injured employees, he explained, adding that more than 100 people are able to be treated each day.
Wow, that's really cool.
Isn't that cool?
Nice idea there. Here's a great one from a baseball game. You know, you heard that story a few weeks ago about the Karen that took the ball from the kid and she just got destroyed and everything. This is this is a good story. This is the way things ought to be right here. So it was a game in Philadelphia. The Phillies and the Mets were playing, and there's a 9-year-old little guy named Jameson who was at the game and had the thrill of a lifetime. He caught his very first foul ball at a game, and I mean, just always he always wanted to do that. You know, so it was a big deal. Well, he overheard a nearby spectator. It was a lady named Donna Morey. She was there at the game. She was celebrating her 80th birthday, and she had never caught a foul ball at a game, and so he made a decision on that. I mean, he just overheard. She must have just said something, you know, like, "Oh, look at that! That's so neat."
I've
you know,
done that
I've been in a lot of
before.
games, but I never caught a ball before, and you know, and just a natural thing you'd say in that situation. And Jameson tells his dad, says, "I want to give that lady my ball." His dad, knowing how much Jameson loved baseball, was really surprised by the idea, and he said, "Are you sure about this?" And Jameson looked at the ball in his glove. He said, "Yeah, I really want to do this." Kid's 9 years old, okay? So he walked over, handed the ball to Donna. She was stunned and really touched by the gesture, and in a storybook twist, Jameson actually received another foul ball later in the night from the Phillies ball girl, making it a win-win for everybody.
Awesome.
So Donna got her foul ball, and then Jameson, who caught it, still walked away with an official ball.
There's still hope for
humanity.
Jeff Mudflap in the Gang. Making mornings great again.
Just up in the mountains, and
Wow.
makes it some of the best music he's ever done. All right, 6:33 weather for today, and then let's go ahead and throw in our Utah game day weather for Tech this weekend for anybody traveling to the game.
Sunny and cloudy today, a high of 88. Right now here in Lubbock, it is 67 for game time in Salt Lake City on Saturday. Looks like it's going to be fairly nice, just a slight chance for showers, but I think they'll have some sun and clouds as well. So they're high.
So you're saying it's going to be a torrential downpour with major weather delays. That's what I just heard.
That's what we're saying right now.
Okay. But yeah, 10 o'clock kickoff our time. That's an early kick on Saturday. That's crazy. I'm looking forward to this game, though, because this will be the first game that Tech has really played a quality opponent to where you're really going to get a sense of what the team's all about and see how good they may or may not be. We'll see.
You will know how good we are.
Yeah. So I can't wait. All right, so here's a question for you. What is something you think people pretend to enjoy but secretly hate? 806-900-9630, Sonic text line. Something people pretend to enjoy but secretly hate. I've seen comments like, coffee. If you don't like coffee, you think people are pretending to like it because you can't understand how anyone could possibly like the flavor of it. Mm. Some people think it smells good, but they don't like the flavor. I love coffee. I like the smell. Yeah. I love coffee. I am a coffee guy. One thing I would say that I think people pretend to enjoy but secretly hate is something like escargot.
Oh,
yes. I mean, it's yes, Fluffy, this is this wonderful escargot, yes. And everybody looks at each other and they're all pretending, going, "Oh, yes, it's delicious, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, yes, oh, I love it." Yeah. That's no way, man. No way.
That's nasty.
So that's one that immediately comes to my mind. I think people pretend to like it because they feel it makes them look all important, and they all impress each other with their love of escargot. Secretly, they're going, "Man, I wish we had some barbecue ribs." There's too many good foods in the world. Yeah, Ms. Lisa, oysters. Yes, that's a good one right there. I tell you another thing that, like, here's something I secretly hate. Try not to, but team building exercises at work.
That's so true. That's so true.
Nobody likes that kind of stuff.
No, it's like we've already spent 8 hours together.
Right. I know it. Right. That's so true. Tracy said, "Other people."
Yeah,
that's a good one. Yeah, I think people pretend to like but secretly hate other people. Yeah, there's a lot of other people in the world today that you probably just go, no thanks. Yeah, Melanie, caviar. See, caviar's right there with escargot to me. It's like, how can anybody truly, in their heart, really, when there's so many amazing foods available, how can anybody like that? I just don't get it. So that's another one for me that I'd be like, come on now, let's get real. Peggy said pumpkin anything. Now, I don't mind pumpkin, pumpkin, okay, but not actual, like we had that time we had that actual pumpkin pie made from an actual pumpkin. Yeah, I didn't like that. But I like the pumpkin spice out of the can.
Oh, I do too. That's
awesome.
Great.
But yeah, I would imagine in the fall a lot of people pretend, like if you don't like pumpkin spice lattes or something, but everybody gets them, and you're always hearing all the hype about it, and you're thinking, well, yeah, I guess I should like that. Oh, yes, isn't this delicious? And you're secretly going, ugh. It's too rich.
Yeah,
I can drink. I can take a drink of it and it's okay, but I can't drink like a whole one because it's just too heavy. It's too much flavor or something. So I can get behind that, Peggy. I agree with you. Yeah.
How about this one?
Okay.
Graduations. Going to a graduation.
Yeah, I know. That's a tough one too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll be there.
Awesome.
Dadgummit.
Oh, that's funny, man. Melanie said running marathons.
Yeah.
See,
No.
How could anybody like to run?
My wife loves to run. She does that. I mean,
you think she really loves the running?
I think she does it a little more for her health.
You're right.
I don't think she'd like bowling over green for,
running.
liking it.
Yeah, running is a miserable activity.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. What'd you rather do, run a marathon or eat caviar?
Ooh, probably run a marathon.
Well, I don't know. I might just down some caviar just to – I don't want to run anywhere. But
man.
Patrick said maybe she runs to get away from you.
That's very true, Patrick. It's maybe so.
William said, weddings. Kind of right there with graduations and things you have to do, and nobody gets excited about going.
I think women
like
in general. I think they may enjoy it. I think a guy has a tendency to.
Oh, get to go to a wedding.
Yeah.
Oh boy, what time?
Yeah.
What time's that start? How long we think that's going to last? Yeah.
Is grocery shopping kind of in the same realm there?
I don't mind grocery shopping too much.
I mean, it's okay sometimes. I'm like, I don't mind. But it's not one of my favorite things to do.
Right. Yeah, I can do it. Shopping in general though, like I don't I like to buy. Mm-hmm. I don't like to shop. Mm-hmm. I don't like to go look and just walk around stores and look at that. Oh, that's neat. I don't enjoy that kind of stuff. But I like if you're going to go buy something, go in, buy. That's cool. Let's see here. Yeah, Scott said, if I'm running, you better see what's chasing me. Yeah. Yes, that's what I always figure running. I only run if I'm in danger, and even then I have to decide how much danger am I really in before I'm really going to be running. Let's see here. All right, there's some good comments. Yeah, it's Sonic text line 806-900-9630 if you'd like. If you can think of anything that kind of fits that bill for you, something that people pretend to enjoy but secretly really hate. But they pretend they like it because you just kind of go along with some stuff sometimes. So yeah, if you'd like to weigh in this morning, you can do that. And we appreciate hearing from everybody this morning. The gang's all checking in. We'll do another gang check-in coming up here in just a minute. So if you're waking up and you haven't checked in yet, do that, and we'll read the list so far this morning. Coming up here on K KLLL.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The new updated Sonic KLLL mobile app is here. Download it now in your app store.
96.3.
This is
KLLL.
Jeff Mudflap and the Gang.
96.3 KLLL.
KLLL.
All right, it is 6:44. We're talking about things that people pretend they like, but they actually hate it. But you got to go with it sometimes. Things like, I'm convinced that caviar, escargot, everybody looks at each other going, "Oh, isn't this delicious?" But secretly, everybody's going, "Oh man, this is awful." But you just kind of got to roll with it, right? All right, you got one for us. Is Tracy, I think, on the line. Tracy.
Yes, so people actually hate sitting in the 100-degree Texas weather watching their children play football.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah,
but you kind of got to go with it, right?
Where your pants are like just dripping with sweat because it's so hot on the metal seats. It's terrible.
yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but you got to pretend you're loving it, right?
Oh yes, you got to.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah, there's sitting on those metal seats like when it's that hot out there, and you're just like, oh, yay, this is great.
This is so much fun.
That's
I'm
a good
trying to
one.
think of something else. How about a bidet? I mean, that's probably things you think you like.
Listen, I'll be honest. That's something I don't really. I've never participated. Let's just say that. Okay. Have you? Okay. Anyway, it's TMI, but no, I don't really know. But I don't understand. I don't know. So I don't really know. Is it unpleasant or is it?
I don't know that it's unpleasant. It's just awkward.
But did you secretly like it or hate it?
Oh, I think I don't think I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's just leave that there and move on. Things people pretend to like but secretly hate. You always make it weird, man. Always. Gang check-in this morning on the Sonic text line. Well, we just heard from Tracy. We got Sylvia, Ricky, Pop C, Susan, David, Ken Bob, Mike H. We got Tammy, Kimberly, James, Donna B, Mike M, KK, Butch, Jonathan, Troy the Painter, Ruben, Tracy, Jeannie, Peggy, Ms. Lisa, Eva, William, Patrick, Donna, Scott, Melanie, also Radley and Jerica and Raymond, Daniel, Artie is here, Denver City Charlie, and Gary and Crystal checking in as well this morning. Put the final touches on it. He just got finished recording it in the studio, and it looks like maybe we'll be getting that soon.
Oh, good.
So keep your fingers crossed for some more new music from Luke Combs. So we're talking about things that people pretend to like but secretly hate. And there's a lot of things. We've had some good ones this morning. We're talking about escargot and, what else? Coffee. Some people, graduations, weddings. Here, Here's some good. Sam W said, hot, crowded, expensive amusement parks.
Oh, yes. That is so true.
Something else that people pretend to like but secretly hate, social media. Yeah, I totally agree with that one.
Yeah.
That's a good one, Peggy. And then Patrick, you said it. You're gonna be the one in trouble here, but Patrick said in-laws. There's Parmalee. Take my name. It is 6:52 with Jeff Mudflap and the gang. 806varsity.com is here for the high school football season. You can always log on there, find out the schedules of any of the teams around the area. You can get all the scores, like Thursday and Friday nights, scores are posted, and you can upload highlights, game highlights. You can upload band performances, any of that kind of stuff. And it's just if you're a high school football fan or you got kids playing, and it's a great way to stay connected to all the teams, not only your team, but the teams in the district and that kind of stuff too. But it is 806varsity.com, brought to you by Leakey's Plumbing, Heating, and AC. So check that out. A little reminder there for you. Sonic text line 806-900-9630. Did you get what I sent you? I had that one.
Yes, I did.
Okay,
yes.
Yeah. No, I thought it was a nice little shout out here from JT.
Yeah. Let's see. JT said, just wanted to give my beautiful wife, Maria Silva, a shout out this morning. I love you.
All right. Well, how about that? That's really nice. Yeah.
Wow.
So lucky to share this wild, beautiful life with you. JT, you're a nice guy this morning.
Yeah.
How about that? 6:53 now. We'll continue throughout the morning taking your suggestions for things people pretend to like but secretly hate. We've had a lot of good ones this morning. Everything from graduations, weddings, to different food items such as escargot, things like that. But yeah, like team building things at work.
Those things.
And you have to act like you like them. You have to act like you're really super into it. But another one I don't like it. And I guess it's kind of a team building exercise. But when you're working, everybody has to circle up and okay, let's all get to know each other better. Right. I'd like to go around the room and each of you tell something about yourself that no one knows.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're sitting there panicking. Like, what am I going to say? What can I possibly say? And it just makes you nervous.
It does.
Yeah, those are ones I definitely don't like there.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, team building things because it's always that thing where you got to lift people up and carry them or something and do some kind of thing that's just like.
And if you go against the grain, like, why are we doing this?
You're not part of the team.
You're not part of the team.
What, are you not a team player?
Are you not a team player? Yeah.
Wow, I think we've identified the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
And home of Jeff, Mudflap, and the gang.
Jeff, Mudflap, and the gang. It is just past 7 o'clock. It's Tuesday. Mudflap, it's your favorite day of the entire week.
I love it. Bring on Tuesday, baby.
I love your attitude about Tuesday. I think most of us just go, it's Tuesday, but you love Tuesday.
I love Tuesday.
And I always appreciate that. Sometimes it rubs off a little bit to where I find myself even going, hey, it is Tuesday.
That's right.
All right? So that's a good thing. All right. Let's see here. Coming up on Friday morning at 7:40, you've got your motivational speech for the Red Raiders, getting ready to play a first Big 12 conference game. Utah, the best opponent so far this year. You're really going to learn a lot about Tech, I think in that game, right?
Oh, absolutely. We're going to learn. We're going to learn tons. So, Utah's a good team. So, but I think we win by a touchdown, maybe two.
Wow, you really think so? Okay. Well, it's the first road test this year too.
Yeah.
Going on the road is a little different. Yeah. Early start, which I think favors Tech a little bit because they usually have a pretty good home crowd. But that game, it's 10 o'clock our time. So, you got that 11 o'clock game for them, and they're going to be, probably a little lethargic.
Yeah, that's right.
People in Utah probably moving slower and just – and so that could be good for Tech, not to, maybe that crowd will be a little, just less into it perhaps.
I think so, especially when we take them out of the, the screaming part.
Right out. You think Tech's can go down and score early and often?
I think we score. Yeah, like I said, I think we win by a touchdown or two.
Okay,
I'll go on the line and say we win by 10.
By 10 touchdowns?
No, by 10 points.
Just 10 points.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be a nice win.
Boy, I wish.
Yeah, you're an optimist, but I was like, come on now. Yes, so who was it? Let me see here. It was, Tim just asked, do you still do the speech even though it's a road game? Yes.
Absolutely.
We do them for all the games every Friday. Yep. It's always right there. So unless the game is on Thursday, which we've had a few of those over the years, those Thursday night games or Friday night. Every once in a while you have one, but we'll do the speech usually the day of on those situations. But since most of the games are Saturdays, we always do the speeches on Fridays. And yes, it's for all the games. So got to keep the tradition alive.
Absolutely.
This started when? 2008 is when we started doing that, right?
Yeah, we've been doing this a long time.
Yeah, so, all right, so today, a couple of notable things. Today it is National Guacamole Day.
Oh, that's so good.
How can you not like guac?
Maybe with some Hatch in there.
Hatch green chilies. A lot of people might have guacamole as their idea for it. We've been talking about things that people secretly hate, but they pretend that they like. And I wonder if there's anybody that secretly pretends they like guacamole. I don't know. Man, how can you not like guacamole?
To me, I always looked at guac. I didn't, I was like, I'm not eating that. But then, boy, the more I ate, I was like, this stuff is delicious.
One of my favorite foods. I could eat it every day.
I agree.
Today's National Play-Doh Day. So here's to you, Play-Doh. National Working Parents Day today, otherwise known as Tuesday. And it's National IT Professionals Day today, so be sure and restart your computer in honor of your IT professional. They will certainly appreciate that. So there's a few of the notable things today. Let's see what else. So if you're just waking up with us, we've been talking about things that people pretend they like, but secretly they hate it. One thing we were talking about, like team building exercises at work. Yes. Melanie actually said on the Sonic text line, she said. Those personality test things they do at work, so everybody can know how to work better with you.
Better with you.
Yeah,
boy, they don't want to take mine.
Yeah, that's I know. If you take a personality test, how to work with Mudflap. Wow, that's That one's probably a little all over the
you wouldn't
all over the board there.
Everybody
right?
would be going crazy.
Let's see here. Find money behind you. Let's see. I've had some other ones here. Oh yeah, Teresa. She said she thinks for women, she said, or at least me, it's shopping for anything: clothes, shoes, makeup, all those things. She secretly hates doing all that.
Really?
She pretends that she likes it, and enjoys it, but she really hates that. So
interesting.
yeah. Let's
Because
see
I know
here.
for a guy, sometimes it's like, oh, guys, shopping. It's,
right.
It's not one of our favorite things to do.
Absolutely. I don't mind buying. I just don't like shopping.
I think ladies kind of more or less, just kind of more in their DNA, like to try it on. And,
right.
Does this fit me? Does this fit good? You
right.
know, so.
Guys usually just kind of walk in. You only go in to get because you need to buy something.
Exactly right.
You go where they sell it. You get it. You go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Kimmy said, "Hey, when someone just drops in at the house, give a little warning at least." So yeah, I could see that. When you're relaxed and laying around the couch in your boxers or something, and somebody unexpectedly comes up. And
Why are your whitey tidies on?
And you have to run in and grab your pants or something. Yeah. JT says small talk. Yeah, that can be a tough one.
Oh, well, it's awkward. Yeah.
Big Dave getting up to go to work. Yeah, I got to pretend you like it, but you secretly
go to work.
Eva said other people's kids. Oh, they're so darling. Yes. Oh, those little angels. Yeah. I can understand that. Drayton says, does y'all's wife touch every single article of clothing when shopping to feel the texture?
I think I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shannon's pretty good.
That's a
at
good
it.
question.
I mean, I don't know. I
never really thought about that before.
I don't know. I have to watch.
Yeah. Denver City Charlie said something that he hates but secretly or pretends to like. Oh, you're going to be in trouble, Charlie. Said some of his friends cooking.
Oh!
Ouch! Woo! Hello, Gary.
Charlie's a good cook, though, man. He's got the system set up.
Does he?
Right.
He's
yeah.
Good? Okay.
He knows
right.
he knows how to make it work.
Let's see here. Gary said your job. Yeah. Sometimes you got to secretly, you got to pretend you like your job, but you secretly hate it. But, I mean, there's a lot of people who are in that situation. Now we're lucky because we have a job that we really love, and it's awesome. So we don't have to pretend. But
I love this job.
Yes,
it's awesome. Did you hear that, corporate?
Love it. No, you do love it, and,
I do
and I
like
love
it.
it.
Yeah.
We're the two guys that when people say things like, "Oh, living the dream," but we really are living the dream, and
awesome,
we really mean it because we really are. It's an awesome job.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, you can go on the Sonic text line if you've got some other things that you think that people just deep down they really hate it, but they pretend that they like it. So you can weigh in on that this morning. It's been fun this morning. 806-900-96.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic of which it stands, one nation under God, and with liberty and justice for all.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, in the home of
KLLL. Red, white, and blue through and through.
Come on. KLLL.
You ready? Let's go.
Soon becomes decaffeinated.
I can't. I think that's awful. I think I'm pretending to like that, but I secretly hate it. One of your all-time favorite songs, right there, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Florida Georgia Line Cruise, a little FGL there. A little bit of sad news breaking this morning. It looks Robert Redford has passed away.
Oh, wow.
One of the all-time great American actors. You know, Robert Redford. Think all the movies that guy's been in over the years.
Man, yeah.
Probably my all-time favorite Robert Redford movie would be The Natural, baseball movie. God, that was so good. Yeah, Robert Redford passed away. All right, well, boy, you just lose iconic people like that.
Yeah,
it's always sad, but yeah, that just breaking this morning. Just saw that.
Interesting.
So, he was 89. But yeah,
wow.
Man, he was in tons of movies, and I mean, really, when you think of the Mount Rushmore of American actors, to me, I always think, John Wayne, Robert Redford, Clint Eastwood. I mean, just those guys that made so many classic American movies. Yeah, Redford was definitely one. So, yeah, if you'd like to share, what was your favorite Robert Redford movie? Like I said, for me, it was easily The Natural.
The Natural
I just
was
always loved that
good.
one. But yeah, Sonic text line 806-900-9630.
Wake up. Hear the Jeff Mudflap and the Gang podcast on the new Sonic KLLL mobile app.
Well, if you've been wanting to get some new flooring or something at your house, maybe you've got some old worn-out carpet, or it's time to replace the wood laminate flooring, or whatever it is, be sure and get to Raider Flooring. Talk to Mike and his husky mascot, Rex. Let them take care of you, right? You can get a new floor for as low as $50 a month with $100 down. That's $100 down to get you started. Man, that's a great deal he's got going right now. Easy monthly payments with no early payoff penalty either. So here's the deal. At Raider Flooring, you can bring in a competitor's estimate, and Mike will beat it and get you some extra money in your pocket. So go see Mike and his team, including his husky mascot, Rex. You got to get to know Rex. Rex is cool. But go see Mike and Rex's team just past Quaker on 50th Street, or check them out 24/7 at RaiderFlooring.com to get your free estimate. Get that project started. Not just flooring, but they do all kinds of bathroom remodels, kitchen remodels, and they really pride themselves on getting that job done quickly. So if you've got it in mind, you've been thinking about it, go down there and talk to Mike and see if you can get it all situated and get that new floor for as low as $50 a month with $100 down.
Y'all are listening to
KLLL.
Song, and I can't think what the title is off the top of my head. Something about Saturday Night, but it was good. I remember it was a good song. But he yesterday said that he had just got finished recording that in the studio, hinting that it would be released here pretty soon. So hopefully that's the case.
Can't wait.
We mentioned earlier, if you missed the news, Robert Redford has passed away this morning. He was 89, one of those classic Mount Rushmore actors, American actors. I mean, he had so many great movies. I think you and I agree, The Natural, probably our all-time favorite Robert Redford movie. But Peggy said The Horse Whisperer, which was good. I forgot about that one. And then Laura Bell had The Electric Horseman. But gosh, he had so many. I think he's in
many.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
And he goes way back.
Yeah, anyway, there's so many.
Right.
But he is one of the all-time great American actors for sure. So Robert Redford passed away earlier at 89 years old. Weather this morning is brought to you by Fred Loya Insurance.
Yeah, sunny to partly cloudy today, a high of 88 right here at 66. But game time in Salt Lake City, just an itty-bitty chance of showers, but I think it's going to be pretty nice. Just they're going to have some
You understand
sun
how
and
we're all
clouds.
back on our heels when you say itty-bitty chance of rain, because it was kind of itty-bitty on Saturday, and then we got a deluge and a 2.5-hour weather delay. So, forgive us if we're all a little skeptical, but
I'm a little skeptical, too.
I think all meteorologists and weather people are a little. I think you're back on your heels a little bit.
Oh, I know we are.
After that one, because everybody has been like, "What the heck, man?"